In the heart of every bustling port city, there exists an age-old fascination. Have you ever seen a huge metal ship floating in the sea and thought to yourself, how is that thing not sinking? I mean, if you throw a small piece of metal into water, it sinks right away. If the hollow parts fill up with water, then the ship gets heavier and the water can't push it up anymore. They even include safety systems to keep the ship floating if something goes wrong. It's floating not because it's metal, but despite it, all thanks to science and some brilliant engineering. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content. And if there's a question that's been bugging you, drop it in the comments. We might just make a whole video about it. Engineers constantly check for leaks, cracks, and other risks, and they have pumps and emergency systems to control flooding fast if needed. Most big ships are built to survive even serious damage thanks to this planning. Bottom line, the reason ships float isn't magic. It's not even really that complicated. It's about smart design, the right shape, airspace, and physics, especially density and water displacement. That's when it goes down. That's why ships are designed with separate sealed compartments. If one gets damaged, the others stay dry and keep the ship floating. Also, ships have a specially designed bottom part called the hull. The shape of the hull is made to spread the ship's weight evenly and reduce water resistance. That helps with floating and with moving smoothly. And there's another key concept: density. Density is how much mass is packed into a certain volume. Metal on its own has high density, but a ship, when you include all the empty space inside, has much lower average density. So, the overall density of the ship ends up being less than water, and that's why it floats. So, how come a massive ship made entirely of metal, weighing thousands of tons, just floats like it's no big deal? Is it some kind of magic, or is there real science behind it? In this video, we break down one of the most interesting and simple things around us that we never really think about. We're gonna find out the real reason behind why giant metal ships float. Let's start with the basics. Yeah, metal sinks. That's a fact. Anything heavier than the water around it is gonna sink. You can test it yourself. Drop a small nail into a bucket of water. Boom, straight to the bottom. But a ship is different. Here's the deal. A ship isn't just a solid chunk of metal. It's got a specific shape. It's huge. And most of it is actually hollow on the inside. That hollow space is the big secret. The science behind it is called Archimedes' principle. This guy Archimedes, way back in the day, figured out that any object submerged in a fluid gets pushed up by a force equal to the weight of the fluid it displaces. Translation: if you put something in water, the water pushes back up on it. The more water it moves out of the way, the stronger that push. So, if the upward force is stronger than the weight of the object, it floats. If the object's too heavy, it sinks. A metal ship might be made of steel, but because it's big and full of air on the inside, it ends up displacing a lot of water. That gives it a big upward force, enough to hold it up. Think of it like this. Take a metal bowl and place it gently on the water. It floats. Now take the same amount of metal and squish it into a solid ball. It sinks. Same weight, same material. Different shape, different result. That's the trick. Now, what could actually make a ship sink? Simple. If water gets inside it. Today's ships are designed with insane precision using computer models that calculate everything: weight, balance, density, resistance, cargo placement, and more. So next time you see a metal ship cruising across the ocean, just remember,